Good morning. It's Friday. Yay. And just a little bit before the girls have to go to school, and I just thought I'd take a moment with you and share another devotion in motion. And this one has us thinking about the sea and the symbolism of the sea or the ocean in a lot of religious mythology. There's really different takes on it. It can symbolize chaos and danger and destruction, right? The sea can cause a lot of destruction when there's wind mixed with it, or an earthquake like a tsunami. When a ship is out at sea, a sailboat, and people could drown or be washed overboard. So there's danger in that. And these ancient cultures looked at that danger of the sea and thought of it as very chaotic, and that chaos was dangerous. And so some of these cultures, some of these empires rose up looking at that danger, and then looking to their emperor, their high leader, as the one who was going to save the world from chaos. And so mythologies came, like the one of Marduk, the mighty warrior who fought the battle against the goddess of the sea, Tiamat, and slay her into 1,000,000 pieces, and all those body parts and all her blood is what became creation. And thus creation is bad, it's yucky, it's evil, and we human beings are good spirits trapped in bad bodies, and life is about getting free from our bad bodies and the bad earth of chaos and being set free as spirits that go to heaven. Well, the Bible, the Hebrew scriptures in Genesis, have a very different story and a very different look at the sea. The characters are still kind of there if you know that backstory, right? And it talks about, in the beginning was God, and the world was there was chaos, and there was a void, an emptiness, right? But the Spirit of God, we read, was hovering over the chaos. It's like a bird in a nest. We have a lot of birds and nests right now in this springtime in North America. So God is like this bird on a nest, hovering over the chaos, waiting for new life to come out, to come forth. And that's what happens in chaos, right? Any artist knows that you have to have some chaos, some messiness, to allow the art to spring forth. Even children with Play-Doh, you get a lump of formless Play-Doh and you squish it down and you form something, and it's not quite right, so you squish it down and form it again. And that joy of having chaos and order can be part of God's way of shalom. It doesn't have to be evil. It doesn't have to be slain. And so this devotion in motion thinks of the sea in terms of God's love that washes over us, that renews us, that helps us to float in God's grace. Oh, look, the sun's coming up over the hill behind me. I hope it doesn't blind you. So here it is. It goes like this. And if you want to get your body in it, you can. It's a good stretch for the mornings. We used to do it at camp as we were waiting for breakfast. So make a little figure 8 with your arm. And the song goes like this. Over and over, like a mighty sea, comes the love of Jesus flowing over me. You can put both arms in. Over the sea, Jesus Savior, pilot me. Over the sea, Savior, pilot me. And you put your knees into it. Over and over, like a mighty sea, comes the love of Jesus flowing over me. Now you can get in your rowboat if you want. Over the sea, Jesus Savior, pilot me. Over the sea, Savior, pilot me. The boat is often a symbol of the Christian church, of that safety out of the scary parts of the chaos. The violent parts, you get in the lifeboat first, and the boat together, you're floating together to get to the safe harbors. And so that's all part of what this Safe Harbors ministry is about, that I'm sharing with you, and you can find more about that in the link below. And one last image that I really loved when I first heard of it, I think it was Karl Barth who wrote about this. He wrote so much it's hard to sit still long enough to read and find these great bits, but somebody shared this part with me that when we're in the rowboat, right, the way rowboats go, you row backwards. We're going this way when we're rowing, so we can't see where we're going. So what you do is you imagine Jesus sitting in the rowboat, right, or the God of life, the goodness, the one who can see all, sitting facing us, who sees where we're going. And so as long as we keep our eyes on Jesus, he can let us know whether we need to go away from the rocks to the right or the left, right? Or maybe we need to go over here and pick up somebody else and invite them into the boat as we're going, right? So a really wonderful image of being guided, as even though we can't see where we're going in the future, somebody is with us who does know and can see and can guide us. So I hope those ideas and this devotion in motion is a joy and a blessing to you today. And I look forward to seeing you again. Bye.